Welcome to day 3 of Vlogmas 2020, where I am vlogging every day in December leading up to Christmas. But I have something special to show you today, and that is a project that we have been working on for, well, probably in a year and a half, ever since my store in Alma closed. I once had a brick and mortar store. As some of you know, the building sold and the people who bought it wanted to do their own thing in the store space. I'll include a picture here of the store that I once had. And so after losing that space, I decided I want to put a mobile store at the ranch so that people could come see the animals and shop for the alpaca goods in the same place. It has taken a while to make that happen. We had, a lot of things interrupted, including a couple of deaths in the family and some estates to settle and things like that. So, life happens. But it is mostly done, and I want to show you the progress that we have made so far. So this is a travel trailer that we bought. Man, we got this for like $500. We gutted the inside. Literally half of the frame was rebuilt. Once we step inside, I'll show you how all that got transformed, but she pulls very well. And as you can see, we have started painting her. So this is just the base coat of white. It's going to have my logo on it and a bunch of other fun things. For now, it's white, and this is as far as we got before the temperatures changed, and it's got too cold now to do any painting. But just a layer of white makes such a big difference. But I do have some design ideas to do on the outside, including a stairway, almost like a little patio here, with some safe stairs and portable stairs, so that when I take this somewhere else, those stairs can come with me and it would be a safe place for people to come in and out. Because right now those RV stairs on there can, well, they're not very deep, and some people do struggle going up and down. So we want to make that safer, and also an option for building a ramp for those who need access that way. Although the door to go inside is not that wide, so I can't accommodate wheelchairs. The door is just not big enough for that, but there certainly might be a need for a ramp otherwise. So that is an idea. As you can tell, it even has an air conditioner on the top. So a lot of nice features. Let me show you on the outside first. I mean, not a whole lot to really show you, but the inside is what is really fun. You know, and pretty much it's painted white so far. This side and the other side just has one coat. This side and the front has two coats, and those are the two sides that you see first. When you drive in from over there, so you see that side, and of course you enter on this side. So those have an additional coat than this one. That window there is to the bathroom. You can see it's broken. We do have more glass to replace there, but we have not really gotten to the bathroom yet. I can show you that too. So this is a storage space. These are windows, actually this window, and then the one on the other side. From the inside, they're actually covered up. And here we have access for, right now, propane and electricity. That's pretty much what it is. All these other access panels were for things that no longer exist anymore. On the inside, you can see here how we're needing to do another layer of paint. You can see the brown that was underneath there for the trim. And then we have the front with nice windows. Okay, let me show you the inside now. I could actually close this door behind me. Okay, so here is the store. Like I said, mostly done, mostly done. So I told you before, half of the framing in here got replaced, as is very common in RVs. There was some water damage. So this front half, the frame, most of it was rotted, and so my dad replaced that. It now has insulation above and on the sides, and these are the original windows. They're not finished out yet. They're barely even in there. But yeah, so the windows still need completed, and then I'm going to put in a U-shaped booth here in the front. I'm actually going to use parts of my old sofa from home to create that, and so it'll be a U-shaped booth with a table and a removable table, so it can just be seating, or it could be a place for classes. It could, you know, a variety of things. But as you can tell, that's not built out yet. So there's a table there because on Saturdays when I'm open now for the holiday season, a friend of mine who makes handmade soaps comes and sells her soaps from there. And you can see I do have some extra storage, or my extra inventory underneath there for the things that I do use during store time. All right, so there's a door. There's my A-frame sign that sits outside during my store hours. This is my checkout area. Down in here, this is designed for heater. We have a Buddy heater right over there, which works fabulously if you are in need of a small space heater that running on propane would be beneficial. A lot of people who have RVs use them. A lot of shops like in garages and things like that, when you need some heat, these pump out a lot of nice heat, and when they're on, it's like sitting in front of a fireplace. It is so nice. So we got that to heat up this space, and this surround is designed for it. It's not finished off either. Like there's wood put on the sides, but the concept for that is not complete yet. But that's why the vent is there, because it's meant to sit in there and be able to pump out the heat. This is my cash drawer, my checkout bags and little things that I give people inside of the bags. I have disinfectant here with towels, and then there's a scale back there for when I need to weigh roving. And then I have goo gobs of product, hats, scarves. These things here are coasters and hot pads. Have my energy mats, my 2x3 rugs. These are toys, stuffed animals, all alpaca, either looking like alpaca or actual alpaca fiber on them. And then these are doggy coats. We have gloves, socks. This whole thing right here is all socks, all different kinds of socks. I have my shoe inserts, and these are leggings, long socks, and tights. Yeah, I was like trying to think of all the things that are sitting there. I have, oh, you can't see it very well here, alpaca opoly game, very fun. One of my garments. And then getting into the fiber arts, I have all of my fiber art supplies there for knitting, crochet, and spinning. And then all of the yarn with the roving and the comb top on the bottom there. And then we have more garments. This would be cookie cutters. You can see there are two sizes of cookie cutters. These are felted animals, different ones, and they actually come with a little string on them, so you could actually use them as an ornament. But they are felted alpaca. These are bird nesting balls. So our thirds get used to make balls like this. These are like grapevine balls that have the fiber intertwined in it, and the birds come along and they'll just take little bits at a time. So you hang it in a tree or something like that, and they'll use that to build their nests. And then these are my 3x4, 3x5 rugs. That's a 5x7 rug that someone bought, hasn't picked up yet. That's pretty much it. If you remember, oh, I did show you a picture of my old store. The wall color is the same. We did put in this flooring, this nice wood floor. And so every Friday I have to come in and clean the floor. It's so easy for people to track in grass, and on rainy days, of course, mud and stuff. So I have to keep the floor clean. And during the holiday season, I'm open every Saturday, 10 to 2. Otherwise, I have my online store that people can shop at. And you can tell we're not quite finished yet. The cover for the air conditioner is not on there. Oh, I will show you this, but really nothing has been done with it. This is the bathroom. So it's kind of yeah, it needs to be cleaned out. Actually, is that the lid for the air conditioner? That might be it right there. So there's a toilet there, a sink there, there's a closet there, and there's a shower there. As you can tell, this all needs to be rebuilt, and all this stuff done in here too. The window I showed you from the outside that's broken. So at some point, this is going to be a functional bathroom. I don't plan on showering. I'm going to use the shower for storage, and of course the closet on the other side over here for storage. But then the option to actually have a bathroom here at the ranch, which there is not. So I have this sheet, which so nicely pretty much blends right in with the decor at the moment, but that blocks off that view. Yeah, so that that is my shop, and it's going to be here for a while. The idea is that it will sit here most of the time, and then when I'm able, I'll take it places and have a mobile store. So this is actually my mobile alpaca store. And instead of buying a place in town, like the building I was in, I had the chance to buy that building, but I thought it was best to invest money here on the property and create something more like agritourism than to have a store that was 5 miles down the road. It's a lot nicer as a guest to be able to see the animals and shop. And so eventually I also want to put some other buildings out here. I have lots and lots of plans. But now that I am dedicating all of my time to this, that I'm doing this full time, I will get a lot more done, a lot more revenue coming into the business so that I can invest in more improvements and more ventures to build the business. So this month you're going to see a lot of those ideas kind of in play and working, and product development and like running this whole thing. Because it's nice now that when I have online orders from my store, the online store, I can just come here. Oh, which reminds me, I do have to pick up some things. But it's nice coming here and just taking the items right off the shelf, as opposed to before where I had all of these things in bins in my house. I'd have to rummage through the bins and find what I needed, and it was a lot more troublesome. This is better. I like this a lot better. So actually today, it does remind me I need to pick up a couple of skeins here that someone ordered and send those out. But that is going to do it for today. I'll show you some images of the alpacas on our way out, but that does it for day 3. I will see you tomorrow.